Amano Asaguroro is now live streaming.
Amano Sagroro is now live. STR.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your man.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input.
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
I got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
MP, how you feeling?
MP.
Everything good, MP?
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
How you feeling, MP?
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
Felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you could.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man?
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
off.
Quiet out there tonight.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is...
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many...
Get ready to light it up tonight.
To keep cheering on your Clippers in upcoming games, don't wait to buy tickets. Visit us online or at the ticket booth to learn more about available seats for future games. A reminder, fans, we hope you come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card back. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by the Spirit and Steam.
There are still seats available for upcoming Clippers games. Please go to And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hello basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Yep, count it.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Phoenix. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. And about a minute gone in the first quarter.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Outside Bogdanovic. Harden with a screen on Beal. Leonard outside. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal, the pass to Durant. Releases from 15. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Powell. Leonard's got room. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. It's Powell on the wing, defended by Dunn. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's go.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Here's Harden coming off a Suns make. Powell, a screen on Booker. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. Shoots over Durant. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Powell.
Yeah, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Richards, the pass to Beal. On target from range. Beal's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Zubac with a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Harden sinks the tray. Harden's got his second bucket on the night.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Pass to Booker. Lets a floater go. That one is off. Harden with the defensive effort. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Zubac, screen. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Zubac finds Powell. Goes up again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell passes to Leonard. Bogdanovic with it. Nice D from Beal. The Suns lead by 5. Dunn outside. Back to Beal. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Suns have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Booker, the pass to Lewis. Outside Booker. Pass to Lewis. On the wing, Durant. Beal outside. Lewis passes to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot to win the cold spell. Lewis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 5. Now Harden. Counted. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Booker. Beal outside. To the wing on the left. Booker surveying the floor. Counted from distance. Booker's got 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Zubac with a screen on Durant. For 3, Powell. Lewis with the rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big 3 of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Leonard. To the middle. Here's Harden. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. Phoenix leading by 6. And it's Beal penetrating. And the Suns miss again. Powell outside. Pass to Harden. Leonard left side. Blocked. Beal surveying the D. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Now here's Zubac. 3-pointer, Harden drops in the 3.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. Out to Beal, overdone, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Beal's got 10 points.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And a free throw drops for Leonard. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Booker against Harden. Puts the move on, and then Harden with the jam.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Booker finds Allen. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Lewis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering, and the basket by Leonard.
You've got to keep the defense on their heels, and Kawhi consistently able to make pull-up jump shots.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Harden. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Richards.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Harden, the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
A minute 37 left to play in the first. Nice form on the 20-footer. And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Harden, the pass to Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Durant. Outside Jones. Inside. Off with the layup.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Jones. Takes a three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Lewis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The baseline Jay. It's rebounded by Zubats. Clippers trail by 3. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Simmons. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. No good that time. Allen finds Booker. No good on the triple. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, Simmons, guys, always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jones grabs the board.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up for an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Beal, he's checked in for Jones. That free throw good from Booker. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Now here's Simmons. No good with a layup. Allen outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Coffey. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lewis passes to Beal. Pass to Lewis. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Lewis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Simmons looking around. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
For 3, Allen gets the 3 ball to go. Allen's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I just love the ball move.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Simmons against Booker. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They've got a 9-point lead. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Outside Simmons. Dunn left side from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Out to Beal. Up and over Dunn. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers trail by 6. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Allen on the wing. They set a pick. Lets it fly. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And the Clippers with the ball. Simmons with it. Pass to Coffey. Fires for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Suns lead by 3. Booker, the pass to Beal. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Zubac. Blocked!
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
Dunn, the pass to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Dunn. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Lewis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Simmons. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Clippers score.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for coffee. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Allen. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lewis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant, the pass to Dunn. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Harden. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Beal against Bogdanovic. And the basket by Beal.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Jones. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Simmons has checked in for Zubac. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. Up and over Dunn. Shot by Leonard, no good. And stolen by Simmons. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Lewis. Simmons defending. Devin Booker for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Harden. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons. Right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league. There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Pass to Harden. Simmons up top. And here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Simmons, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Booker in deep. Booker gets it to go.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Simmons. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got 9 rebounds now. To the inside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside Bogdanovic. Booker against Harden. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Here's Lewis. Goes back up. The rebound by Simmons.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Harden. The Suns clear it. They've led by as many as 11. Dunn, the pass to Lewis. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns in 5th.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
The first one falls. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. And the Suns also making a change. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Now here's Booker. 22 points for him. Durant, the pass to Dunn. 5 to shoot. From the high post. Nice jump shot. Booker's got 24 points.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. Over Durant. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the basket by Beal.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Clippers trail by 9. Harden, the pass to Zubats. Bogdanovich up top. 3-pointer. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Launches a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Lewis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Durant. Offline with a baseline jumper. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. It's all good. Yeah, let's hear it for the participant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Phoenix Suns.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Phoenix leading by 9. On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. What balance from Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Here's Harden. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Harden's got 17 points. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Durant against Leonard. Back to Booker. The 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the 3-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Now here's Leonard. 3-pointer, Harden. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Richards. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix, Nick Richards at the foul line for 1.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Now here's Harden. 20 points for him. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Right wing. Dunn outside. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden finds Powell. That's too easy for Leonard.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Harden against Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Powell outside. There's the triple. The Suns clear it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has got 6.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 35.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Harden. The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest...
Making a change here. Dunn's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Lewis is checked in. Outside Durant. Pass to Lewis. Over Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Durant. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns lead by 12. Inside. Richards, the pass to Booker. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. To the middle. Fades and shoots. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Beal's shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Leonard for 3. The shot that time not on target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. 15-point game. Up top, Zubats. Back to Harden. They still need this. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Lewis passes to Durant. Over Powell. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Back to Harden. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats. Here's Leonard. Zubats, screen. Shot on the wing. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Here's Beal. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Harden, the pass to Zubats. Outside Harden.
2 minutes.
Here's the 3. Lewis with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that comes off the assist by Durant. Lewis has got 13.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there. Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Richards. From downtown, Lewis can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Back to Leonard. The Suns clear it. Richards has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they're pushing it up. Good on the shot. He's got 15.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And he makes both free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Suns lead by 16. Pass to Dunn. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side Simmons. Bogdanovich with it. Hounded by Beal. Here's Dunn. Here's Jones. Can't hit from in close. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Bogdanovich, Kawhi Leonard out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Simmons in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The shot by Dunn, no good. Phoenix leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Jones with a screen on Booker. Pass to Leonard. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Back to Allen. Booker, the pass to Lewis with his first shot attempt. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. And a nice finish on the layup. And Phoenix has possession. They led by as many as 18. Here's Lewis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
That one misses. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Inside. Lewis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 13. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Down low. Stolen by Jones. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They lead by 11. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now here's Bogdanovich. Launches it. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Booker. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Clippers trail by 12. Now Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Lewis is... Allen outside. Back to Booker. For 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Bogdanovich. Lewis with the rebound. The Suns lead by 12. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard with a screen on Booker. Pass to Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second. He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Leonard. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Lewis. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Jones in for Booker. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
And Allie, thanks. Is checked in for Los Angeles. Lewis is checked in for the Suns.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Clippers trail by 11. And here's Harden. Takes one from 10 feet. Outside Jones. Jacks up a three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Jones. Back to Durant. Here's Lewis. Defended by Jones. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Lewis. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Jones against Simmons. Over Jones. Off target with a jump hook. The Suns lead by 11. To the middle. Here's Lewis. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a skilled passer. Another day at the office for Tyus.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jones against Simmons. Jones grabs the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the inside, Lewis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Powell in the post. Durant's there. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
Norman Powell.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for... So Phoenix wins it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think
before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless...
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Great win tonight, MP. Night, MP.
yeah, that.
My bad.
Looking good, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Hawks. For Toronto, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Hawks, Raptors, up next. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And a chance here to check out some stats for Trae Young.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Scott in at the small forward position. So Shams, the Raptors finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby. We know how the other teams that got those players made out. New York and Indiana, they were terrific and helped those teams. How did the Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market. But with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks plus young, exciting talent like Canadian RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. But let's factor in the biggest key here. It's Scotty Barnes. He is their future. He's their untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes. Love him. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And here's Barnes for 3. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Mann quickly covering. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And here's Barnes for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with a shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And so here's Toronto. After the miss from Trae Young.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, here's Johnson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Quickly against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Daniels. as the Raptors gain possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Swiped away. Here's man and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Barnes outside. Back to Scott. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
The shot's good from Quickly.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young against Quickly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Miami. And it's Scott with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Johnson. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Offensive rebound. Pass to man. Beyond the arc. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Hawks trail by 5. Johnson outside. They need this. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Birtle, the pass to Scott. On the wing, Barnes. 8 points his last outing. The kick out to Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. You look at Scott. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Young. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. You hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Toronto leading by 6. Scott inside. He's covered by Daniels. Scott, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Back to Johnson. To the middle. Murray, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Driving in, and it's blocked by Scott. Unhindered, going all the way. Moving it up, and finished off by Scott.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Murray from 18 feet away. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's the fast break. Tick leading the way.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Young. He has 6. Here's Murray. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young against Quickly. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. A 3-ball. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Scott following the score by DeJounte Murray. That's a 2 from Barnes. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Raptors in second.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
1:32 left to play in the first. Murray, the pass to Niang. Hawks passing it around. Kept alive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Screen by Niang. Murray outside. Over quickly. Murray, no good. Raptors leading by 10. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
A free throw drops for quickly. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Levert against Barrett. 7-foot shot. Nice D from Scott.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Murray. There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Barlow in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here at courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Man with it, defended by Scott. And it's LeVert missing. Down low. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Murray surveying the D. There's the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The rebound by Niang. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's LeVert. Still yet to score. Buries the long-range jumper.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Scott, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's LeVert. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Niang with the ball. Pass to Man. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And finished off by Scott.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Raptors getting the bucket. And here's LeVert. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on R.J. Barrett. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull in the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Here's LeVert after the Raptors pick up 2. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Scott with the jam.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
So it's Atlanta now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
And Murray looking comfortable in this offense, including understanding when to look for his.
And finished off by Scott.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebound by the Raptors. Scott's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Now Boucher. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Scott the pass to Boucher. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Murray, and it's blocked by Scott. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Grady Dix checked in for Toronto. Aston Yang. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others. Teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do to have a full understanding. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For three, it's good from long range. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Scott, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. LeVert kicks to Young. Lock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Walter can't get it to go. It's Young on the wing. Dick defending. Young dishes to Murray. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Scott's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Dick passes to Ingram. To the left wing. Back to Scott. Rebound by the Hawks. Murray outside. Here's Niang. He's covered by Ingram. Murray for 3. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 19 points.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Scott can't get it to go. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Here's Okongwu. A 32-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Murray, no good. Raptors leading by 20. Outside, Scott pass to Walter. Ingram outside. Here's Scott. Back to Dick. Left side, Scott. Now here's Ingram. Here's Scott. LeVert defending. Scott can't get it to go. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
It's Dick on the wing. Carries it from three-point range. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes. Dalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Mann comes in for Karis LeVert. And Daniels subbed in for Murray. Johnson outside. Quickly against Young. 6 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Daniels with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami.
And on the defensive end, he was extremely disruptive, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Back to Mann. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Here is Daniels, defended by Scott. Johnson with a screen on quickly. And Young kicks to Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Scott into the lane. And with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 20. Young outside. Back to Mann. Puts up a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
Well, DeJounte Murray is unique. The length out there in the backcourt, the way he affects every phase of the game, he plays with an edge.
And the better that shot gets, the more unstoppable he'll become. He's one of my favorites.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Hawks.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Scott.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Scott in at the 3 spot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to man. Okongwu with a screen on Scott. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Scott. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Hawks with possession here. Just 2 to shoot. Johnson for 3.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's man, defended by Scott. To the inside, Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Scott kicks to quickly. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shoots over Johnson. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That's his first personal foul.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the first one at the line is good. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Pass to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu with a screen on Scott. Now, man, 8 points for him. Young, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to man. Johnson with it. Here's man. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Daniels, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Okongwu with a screen on Scott. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mann's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Atlanta. Inside, here's Scott. Barnes trying to free himself up. And again, shot good from Scott. Scott's got 43 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's man, defended by Scott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Young for 3, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And it's quickly missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Daniels. Nice D from Barrett. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And it's quickly missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Here's man, back to Johnson. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Scott. And here is Quickly. Back to Scott. Takes the 3. And with the rebound. Atlanta's shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Johnson dishes to Young. Back to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And they pick up 2. Mann's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Scott. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. A 3-pointer is right on target. Young's got 9 points.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Barrett, no good. The Hawks shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Kicks it out to Johnson. Mann with it. Scott's there. Mann gets the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Quickly. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Johnson. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well,
Timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Toronto has possession. Outside, Scott. Young with the steal. On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Mann in at the small forward.
Well, he's already hit more 3s since halftime than he did in the whole.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson outside. Here's Mann, defended by Scott. From downtown, another 3 for Atlanta. Raptors leading by 20. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Scott with the jam.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Johnson. Now, Mann. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Right side, Scott. Pass to Dick. Three-pointer. Man with the rebound. The Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. And Daniels up top. Dick defending. And again with the rebound.
And he's having as dominant a game on the as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. 6 to shoot. Outside, Scott. Here's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Quickly against Young, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
They talk the talk.
Yo, crazy game, MP. Man was blocking everything he had in sight. Like it was personal or something. Salute.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.